Rashed's NHS treatment has continued for the 2 years it's taken for his case to reach the appeal court.
I'm really worried. Don't know what's going to happen, but feeling hopeful something will be good. Excuse me, sir. Hi, hello. How are you? Okay? Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Dr. Langmead's testimony regarding Rashed's health could be pivotal to Barrister Usman's case.
In this tribunal, we argued that if we were to remove Rashed, he would die in a severe and swift way, and we should therefore allow him to stay so that he can survive.
The big irony is that it's human rights law. It's supposed to be about the human. And what we actually have is an amazingly complex set of rules, policies, regulations from different jurisdictions. The only reason it's not critical today is because he's taking the medication. We'll see what the judge says about it. We'll wait for the outcome of the decision.
I really feel nervous. Everything is dependent on judge.
At one time, the Home Office actually instructed barristers to appear, but of course that was stopped for financial reasons. I once invited the Home Office representative to give me a legal view of this particular point of law. I can't do that, he said. And I said, why not? Well, 12 months ago, I was a postman.
The Home Office didn't give in. They still sought Rashed's removal, although the Home Office presenting officer did acknowledge the strength of Dr. Langmead's report. We'll hear the outcome in a couple of weeks. I'll let you know as soon as I get it. If it's a refusal, we'll do what we need to do. If not, we can rest easy and that'll be the end of things.
Inshallah.
Well done, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. If Rashed is refused, I'll have to advise Rashed of the outcome and he will have to weigh up the consequences and see what to do next. Of course, it will be an extremely tragic outcome for him if that is the case.
More than a year after he arrived in the UK claiming asylum, Dillian has received the Home Office decision on his case. He's keen to share the news with Peter Tatchell.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Dillian.
I have finally received the judgment. It's 38 pages long, and...
Right. What's it say?
Well, actually, I've been refused asylum and refugee status because of the fact that I do not have any grounds or reasons to claim for refugee status, seeing that the country that I come from is not war-torn.
That is nonsense. That is nonsense. There was an attempt to kill you, and that is ground for refugee status.
Well, what they did, they granted humanitarian protection instead, which is even better.
Well, that is fantastic news.
It doesn't confine me to just here. You know, I can be on the move. But I can tell you the outcome would not have been this good had it not been for your input. I know it really applied pressure to them. I mean, I wish I was here to hug you, but you're not. But, you know, it's nice to know that, you know, my horizon is now broadened and I can look forward to a new life here, and I could actually put things into perspective and just settle.
Well done to you, and I'm so happy that this burden, this threat has been lifted from you.
On that note, I will leave you to get on with your day.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
More than 2/3 of initial asylum applications are refused. But 5 years of humanitarian protection can be granted if sending someone home can cause harm.
It has all worked out in my favor, and I'm really glad for that. I know it's going to be a lot brighter, and it's now a bad episode in my life that has just gone.
Dillian can now work, receive benefits, and be reunited with his family.
My long-term plan is now to bring my boyfriend from Trinidad and Tobago over to the UK, where we can now settle, plan our lives together. Amen to that.
Just 2 weeks since the appeal court hearing, Rashed's judgment has arrived sooner than expected.
I'm really worried. I desperately need permission from Home Office to stay. I can't live like this anymore.
Assalamu alaikum, Rashid. Come in.
Thank you.
Okay, Rashid, the judge has written a very fast decision. I've got it. It's in full. So the reason I've called you in is to tell you the outcome. And we've won on every single ground.
Alhamdulillah, seriously?
We've won everything that we pleaded. The judge accepted everything that you said. He accepted everything that Dr. Langmead has said, and has decided that you should be able to remain in the UK so that you can continue to receive medical treatments in the UK. You will be given leave to remain, and you will not be removed to Bangladesh.
Seriously? Thank you.
There is this perception that people from the most impoverished countries, if they thought that they were eligible for medical treatment in the UK and the UK would protect them, all sorts of people will come in. But actually the test to succeed is so difficult that the vast majority of people, even if they were in a very bad medical state, would actually not be able to succeed anyway.
Thank you, sir. You have done lots of hard work for me. You have done everything for me. Thank you also that much. You are helpful.
It's been a privilege, Rashid. We must look after you. No more living in the shadows, I suppose.
I will be free. I can walk sometimes. I won't be homeless anymore. That's the main thing for me now. Assalamu alaikum. I will be able to stay good. I will be alive. Hello, assalamu alaikum, Abba. Abba, win holy ticket. If I get healthy, I know it's impossible, but if I get healthy, I will get back to my country. Alhamdulillah. I will be with my family.
I've always thought of myself as British, but in recent years, as I've looked at the way in which we treat migrants, the way in which we talk about migrants, I've started to question that. There's a great incongruity between the lip service on the one hand, of course immigrants contribute well to the UK, of course we welcome their contribution, and then on the other hand, but we've got too many of them and we need far fewer of them. Which of us? Which of us are the ones that you would like to leave? And which of our contributions weren't enough? And are we only ever to be measured by our economic contributions? I am so much more than my P45.
Next time, living in a hostile environment.
Every few months I'll get letters asking me to make arrangements to leave the country.
You are just as British as I am. So we could sit here, crying our beer, or we can go on with it and see if we can get some justice, Kingsley.
If I was to be detained tomorrow, what should I do?
Please contact us. We have a procedure for that. And I remember thinking, oh my God, this could be my last day in Britain.